Good morning, Rigby. I'm here with Rigby this morning, and he has been lame for the past 2 days. For those of you that don't know what lame is, it just simply means he's been limping. It appears to be that hind foot. Do you see how it's cocked up right there? That's where it appears to be on. There is no heat or swelling in the legs. These little blue boots on there are actually not therapeutic boots. They're just to keep the flies off of his legs because we're in fly season. Oh, Rigby, I don't like you staring at the corner of the wall. That tells me you're in pain. This is not like him. He usually is so interactive and everything. So I called the vet out. I'm hoping it's an abscess because those are kind of solvable, but it would make me wonder why for the first time in his life he's had 2 abscesses within 6 months of each other, which doesn't sit well with me. But anyways, I'm going to take you along for our day and see what we get up to. I also forgot to show you, so on the same day that he went lame, he also got this puncture little wound on his shoulder. So it could have been an accident. That's why I'm having the vet out. And he could have injured himself. What are you doing, shoving into me? But I also wanted to show you, so he had just recovered from another injury. As you can see, Rigby likes to get into things. This puncture wound is doing really good. It's like all filled in. It's doing great. So I wanted to show you that. So the hay left over is pretty normal for Rigby, but him looking at the corner of his stall and not eating his pellets is not as normal. So that lets me know he's in some pain here, which I don't like, but I didn't want to give him any painkillers before the vet got here. Look at boy. And look at Bliss. She just wants to hang out. She says, hey. I'm going to give him a massage. I love you, big boy. I love that big boy. Rigby's got all his fly gear off.
So has he ever had an abscess on the hind feet?
Never. He never even had one on the front feet until that last one. Yeah.
That was last fall.
Yeah, like November or something.
You got some sensitivity there medially. Might be a little bruise or an abscess or something. I do want to take some x-rays of that foot.
That's fine.
Just to see.
Yep.
His pulses are elevated. Sensitivity on that medial kind of bar heel area. So all that fits with
Abscess?
abscess or bruise or something. Yeah, some kind of inflammation going on in that foot.
He's not eating well either, so it tells me that he's in pain.
Yeah.
Because he's a good eater.
We might start him on a little ulcer prevention if you don't, like just some sucralfate maybe.
Rigby, are you ready for your x-rays? Oh, ready to eat the speaker, the microphone. What do you think, Rigby? Did it taste good? Not as good as he was hoping for. He was hoping it tasted like a treat. Oh, I'm sorry, but Rigby, you have an audience right there. Bliss is watching everything they're doing. And Sriracha, she doesn't really care. She's like, when am I going into my turnout?
For these x-rays, I will have it's an early abscess where we don't see any gas pockets yet, or it's a bruise through here.
Okay.
But You see how I can kind of see a darker area here? He has a little hoof wall defect here. Don't pay attention to that.
Okay.
But I can see some of the darker lamina. The
Yeah.
lamina lucent zone there. And I can see it through here, and I can see it right here, but I lose some of it as it wraps around the coffin bone here.
Yeah.
So that can sometimes be evidence of some fluid, some inflammation in there.
Okay.
So I would treat him as an abscess.
Okay.
And that thing will probably erupt, or it's a bruise and it'll turn into an abscess, and it'll take a little bit longer to resolve. Might look like it's already trying to become a little summer story on you.
I saw it yesterday. That's why I stuck all
the look of that.
the fly gear on it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to debride this a little bit. I'm going to grab a little more sedation because that's probably not going to feel great.
Yeah, that's gonna feel yucky.
Tissue away. And then we'll just have to keep that fly sheet on him all the time and put that salve on there.
Okay. I might need more salve.
Okay. I should have a big tub for you.
Okay. This is for the local anesthetic with steroid.
Yeah.
Does the steroid just help with the inflammation?
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of what the summer sore is a hypersensitivity reaction to the little organism that's in there. But it's going to look a little bigger before it looks better. I'll warn you there. I'm going to have to take some of this nasty tissue out.
Okay. It's crazy what can happen in 2 days.
Oh, yeah. I've seen some go from nothing to this big within a few days.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
And some horses seem to be extra susceptible to it.
that is not fun.
No, it's not. There you go. That's all. We'll let that set for a little bit, and then he will turn microbolosis. Basically a hypersensitivity to fly bites.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Or insect bite of some kind.
Yeah. They like get hard.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, I'll stop. We'll let the drugs kick in. Yeah, so with those, they actually respond really well to just putting a little steroid injection right inside of that too. But I'll hold off on that since we just put steroid
Yeah,
on the
right.
shoulder.
Well, I was thinking, what if you put Animax on it? Would it make it go down?
It can sometimes help. The Animax doesn't necessarily absorb very well through the skin.
Yeah, I was wondering. While we're waiting, can I show you something on another horse? It'll take 2 seconds. Waffles, and he has had tendon laxicity, or like drop tendons. And Dr. Lachoa had me keep him in the stall for a month.
Yep.
Please forgive the dirty stall. We haven't cleaned yet this morning. And so we put baby cuffs on him, and we just started turning him out because he's just 4 weeks old right now. No, you're not coming out, Mom. She knows it's turnout time. She's been in the stall for a month.
Yeah, I bet she's getting tired of that.
And I'm just wondering, yesterday he ran a lot. Does it look like it's okay? I wanted to
I think you look all right. You're
Yeah.
not too dropped back there anymore.
Okay, look at her. She wants out.
Yeah. No, I think that doing some small controlled turnout at this point would be okay.
Okay.
Just short period of time, let him move around a little bit, and then if you notice any drop, like take pictures of those things every few days.
Yeah. He'll let you pick him up and everything. He's like, hey, Mama. Oh, my God.
A little longer, and you won't be able to do this with.
I
so
know,
much
he's
ease.
getting
big.
so
He's
big.
So cute. Waffles.
Waff-
This is annoying her.
He is. Waffles, we're taking a break from the vet care just to show you because you got picked up and now you get to be spunky. There you go, little boy. These three are being so cute. It's their first time turned out next to each other. We got Rory back there, who's having fun. And then Strawberry and Waffles. Rory! What's he doing? He's excited. He's stalled next to them, but he hasn't gotten to play with them at all, and he loves Strawberry. For those of you who have been following along, him and Strawberry lived together for her whole pregnancy. So our hope, we got Rory gelded so that he cannot breed with Strawberry, and we got him gelded like literally days after he started having anything to geld. And our hope is that pretty soon he can just be out with Strawberry and Waffles and they can all be together. Little cuties. It's deeper, huh? You know, it's funny, on the very first day that I noticed it, it was really swollen, and I was like, that's not normal to be that swollen.
No.
So it might have been actually a little cut that I didn't notice for a day.
Yeah.
And then,
Working on it for a couple of days.
yeah. Okay.
Where'd your cream go? I'll put some of that cream.
Okay.
I like to use these medicated animal index pads. You can buy them online. They have two. They have what are called foot poultice pads, but those are small.
Yeah, I've seen
I
those.
don't like those very much.
Okay.
I get these big ones and cut them in half, so you'll get 2 wraps out of each package.
From Animal Intex.
Animal Intex on Amazon.
And they're medicated hoof pads?
Yep. So these are just the medicated poultice pads is what they call them. So his main spot is through here. So we'll put this stuff everywhere. We'll kind of focus it up there. And this stuff with a plastic sheet away from the foot.
Okay.
Then a layer of vet wrap. I'm not putting this on there hard. I'm just kind of letting it roll off from around the sole, around the heel bulbs.
You do that so fast.
You don't want to get as good at this as I am. I mean, it's wrapping too many feet.
Yeah.
And then you can either pre-make a
like a grid.
Yep. Or you can do this. On the hind legs, you might want to do a grid so you're not having to hold the leg up for so long.
Yeah. And keep the bulb free.
Not necessarily. See, I'm actually going to wrap this up around that heel bulb too.
Okay.
And again, even with this, I'm not putting anything on tight. So his foot's still going to be able to contract and expand.
Okay.
But we just want to try and keep all that stuff on there. And then do just a little bit of elasticon kind of up around the top to seal everything in there and keep a bunch of shavings and whatnot from getting in there.
How many days can I leave this one on for?
So I wouldn't do more than 2 days if it stays on for 2 days.
Okay. For Rigby's vet appointment, he said probably 2 to 4 weeks. It's either a bruise that's going to turn into an abscess or it's already an abscess and it's just going to take some time. So unfortunately, my daughter won't be able to ride him for a little while. but I'm going to show you a clip of her ride. She finally got to ride him right before he did this, and then he did this. So I'll show you a clip of their little ride together. She's so excited, but she's thankfully a patient girl, so she can... I love that he's licking his lips. Okay, and walk him. And pat him. Good job. Rigby is still sleepy. He hasn't fully woken up from his sedation, as you can see. But another thing to point out is we were so excited to start riding him, and now we can't. But guess what? It's okay, because over 99% of horsemanship and owning a horse is taking care of them. This is the part I actually love most. Not when they're injured, but spending time and taking care and remembering that we are called to be stewards of God's creation. And when we see horses as God's creation and not a piece of sporting equipment, not a tool, not something we're dumping a lot of money in and we expect to get money out of, not an investment, as God's creation, then the relationship and the connection is so much better. And I feel like our lives are so much better, and so are theirs. So I hope this inspires you to see them as God's creation. Talk to God, open your Bibles, read it, read your Bible, and I will see you in the next video. God bless you.